Abrupt endings! Yeah! I did some good stretching and some good peeing and some good refilling of water. Used to listen to them sometimes. I used to have them on my my little shuffle. I have an iPod shuffle that my grandpa got for me a long time ago. So I put that CD on there and used to listen to it when I would go running. Were they really seen that way? I mean, that's the kind of music that I grew up listening to. So I never, like, had that weird lens on it. Sundown Fishing Club. This is a really nice picture. Club gallery. About. Welcome, friend, to the sport of fishing. Had a tough and stressful day at the office? Your boss doesn't value your work? Documents are piling up on your desk? We've all been there, buddy. That's why we founded the Sundown Fishing Club. A club. The way I keep saying club is funny to me. A club dedicated to men who deserve to cool off after a hard day's work. We're not only into fishing, even if the name suggests that. We barbecue regularly, play cards or other games, and have a good time in general. The Sundowners get together every Tuesday and Thursday, starting at 7 p.m. at the Savera Lake, right between Bondon and Fairview. If you're interested, come meet us at the Lakeview Lodge on the south side. You may join the club for a very low monthly fee of $25. Come for the lakeside, but stay for a pint at the Sundown Fishing Club. Rules. I mean, it's implied that you have to be a dude. It's very important for us that as long as you consider yourself a sundowner, to respect our rules. Fish responsibly! Although a fishing license is not required at the Savera Lake, we pay regard to the official fishing quota. If you're only in it for the catch, make the release so the fish can see another day. Otherwise, you need to record your catch in writing using one of our catch lists. Mind the environment. Our property is well maintained and as a pleasant place for our members to enjoy. Always take waste with you. Also, do not light fires outside of the marked areas. Never leave an open fire without supervision. Also, be mindful of noise pollution, so no loud music or raging parties. Well, this doesn't sound very fun to me. Members only! Potential new members may come and visit any meeting with a current sitting sundowner and will be regarded as a temp member while they inspect our offerings, relatives, spouses, children, etc. May visit special public events only after a registration of participation has been made. Don't forget to present your trophies. In order to participate in the Catch of the Month reward, you must present the trophy to the prize jury 5 working days before the end of each month. Do you just bring in the fish? I've been holding this fish corpse all month. Here you go. Yeah, implied dudedom. They said a club of dedicated men. Maybe they are only men up until this point? They could have worked with the wording a little bit. Regardless. For any inquiries, send a mail to Chairman Dan Kingsley via blah blah. Please refrain from writing into the gallery comments. We will not answer any questions asked there. Thank you. About the club. Here's our gallery. There he is. Look at all these fishies I got. I'm playing chess one time. Oh! That was Abe. They're both sundowners. I get it. Comments. And the Catch of the Month trophy goes to Joseph. A red band trout, 29 pounds. Congrats, mate. Holy crap, that thing is huge. I thought it was a largemouth bass at first. Congratulations. I always stutter over that word. Because I'm like, is it bass or bass? And I have to think about it for a second. Comment by Indubio. Thanks, guys. Next week's first round of Lager is on me. I wonder if there's a thing I wonder where a thing like that comes from. Never seen such a butte in the Savera. Also, cheers, Joseph. Here. A butte. It's a funny word. Butte. What? Why is there's not more? Oh! Oh, there's different comments on each photograph. I see. I declare this year's season closed. Look at all these fish I got. That's our Dan right there. He takes the double loot. He takes double the loot. Greedy, Dan, greedy. I take it that violates the quota, doesn't it? I am the quota. Well, even a broken clock is right twice a day, as they say. See, he knows how to tease on the internet. The smiley face with the tongue sticking out. He knows. This has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with chance. Listen, and you could occasionally learn a thing or two. In this case, too. He has been around for some time as a temporary member. Now he has made the best decision of his life and joined us. Please welcome to the club, Abraham. Welcome, Abe. Didn't ask last time. May I call you Abe? Welcome. I saw you around last time. Sadly, didn't have the chance to talk to you. Will do next time. Gannon's lunch at desk presents Snapple real fact. Human thigh bones are stronger than concrete. Interesting. Femurs, man. Femurs. Strong AF. Femur fatale. Strong AF. Stronger than concrete. I'm still into that persona. Femur fatale. Girl, your thighs be stronger than concrete. Your thighs be stronger than concrete because you seem to be a human being? Oh my goodness. That was ridiculous. You appear to be a human being. Lemur femurs? No. I mean, I'd be down to own any femurs. I like femurs. Hey, Povo, how are you? Is that your pizza? Pizza heart, my heart is made of pizza, and if I give you a slice of pizza, it means I'm giving you a piece of my heart, right? I've got that thing where the lines of emotes are touching each other. Can you get a pizza-shaped brain? I don't know if that would improve your thinking capabilities. What? You kidding me? I thought we were a club for men. We let just about anyone in now? Excuse me? Is there any problem with Abe, Ron? Bet their ass there is, Dan. Never had a fag in the club, and I prefer it to stay that way. Bullshit, I talked to him all evening last Tuesday. Abe seemed perfectly normal. Okay, excuse me. This person is, like, trying to be supportive and, like, not quite there. There's nothing abnormal about being gay. Why do you think this should matter? You tell him. Look how many fish I got. That's his name. Hell yes, Norman. Fred told me he was practically asked out by him once. Proof enough that Abraham is gay, in my opinion. This is not of relevance, Dan? Nope. This is a men's club. Still male. Isn't it blatantly obvious what he's trying to do here? And he didn't even tell us straight away. This secrecy is disgusting. It's not like straight people walk up to each other, hello, I am straight, nice to meet you. Like, nobody does that. Welcome back, Mike. This is why you would never read the comments. I mean, in this case, though, this is like a closed club. Like, these are all members. So you, like, kind of have to read it. That would be like if I said, don't read chat, or don't read Discord. Like, of my own community. Men have a secret straight handshake. Oh my god, that joke is like, owies. It hurts me. Huh, that's a real bummer. Gays don't bother me, but it's really something we need to discuss first. No, it's not. It's really none of your fucking business. And this is probably why people don't go around saying, hey, nice to meet you. Let me talk to you about my sexuality. Nobody fucking does that. Yeah, see this guy, like, he's one of those people who, like, doesn't understand that what he's saying is really fucking ignorant and, like, actually offensive. He just doesn't get it. Would you all please show some decency? You're discussing a man's sexuality on a public online photo gallery. Not only is that irrelevant to begin with, it does not at all belong here. You tell him. Joseph Langley, good guy. Hell, it does belong here, Joseph. Why does he keep this hush-hush? There's a difference between keeping it hush-hush and just, like, not including it in your introduction, you know? You should have told us right from the start. Who gives a fuck? I want to shake these people. They don't even exist and I want to shake them. Maybe he's here only to enforce the quota or shit to begin with, so I defend the guy. We start it makes me very uncomfortable to say this word even though I'm just reading it. We start accepting fags. I'm sorry. Feel the need to apologize even though I'm just reading it. We are practically forced to accept women and children too. Alright, so it was implied men and it is like only men. Are totally not robots. Greetings, fellow male. Nice to meet you. Have you tried dick? Oh boy. That wouldn't be the Sundowners anymore, not the one I would want to be a part of. I think leaving the Sundowners is easy then, Kickbait. Isn't it, Dan? Now I get why your wife Barbara divorced you, Joss. It all makes sense. You like other men a little too much. Oh my god, I hate this person. I hate this person. I hate this person. My position as chairman of this club obliges me to a neutral position in this matter. I understand the argument, but Joseph is right. This is not a discussion to be held here. This has also become far too personal. It needs to be discussed between all current active members. We will hold a discussion and vote on this during our next gathering. This thread is closed. Alright, I'm backing off of the look at how many fish I have train. Wedding 1993, and this is 2015, so we're gonna take this one. Oh, this is wrong profile. I was like, why didn't it go? Where's Joseph? I don't think we should mess with Mr. Langley's private life this much. This isn't what we were after. Abraham is gay! There's a conflict with something. I mean, he might not even be. This person seems like it's just like the biggest offense to him personally, so he's gonna accuse people of this, that, or the other. Cozy junk. Cozy junk, man. Everyone should want to have cozy junk. I would like my junk to feel cozy. Like, that's that's the noise that I would like to make when thinking about the status of my junk. It's pretty cozy as it is. I mean, could be better. Unless you're wearing MeUndies currently, could be better. I haven't bought undies in a long time. Everyone needs new underwear. I feel like I constantly need new underwear, which is why the membership is a good way to go. Cause you know, they get old. Go throw them out. Get old, replace them, one pair per month at a time. I understand, Gannon. I'm just talking about the thing I like. There's absolutely no pressure whatsoever. No pressure whatsoever. The thoughts are free. An unexpected proposal. I don't remember if we read this or not. I guess not. My thoughts have been interrupted by a work proposal I consider intriguing yet also disturbing. Dear reader, yesterday a most uncomfortable inquiry reached me. Out of all the possibilities the universe has to offer, this is the one I would have expected last. The government has requested me to work for them. The government. The very same government bringing forth the dangerous safety bill allowing to prosecute on suggestive evidence alone. I do not understand the nature of this call. They did their research as they were completely aware of my views and all of my work at Stelligan. Why would they specifically call on me then? This got me puzzled to the utmost, and I cannot seem to work out what they would need me for. All I've been told is that my work would be needed on a larger scale, groundbreaking project. Buzzwords bereft of meaning. Naturally, they would not elaborate on any questions. Naturally, I refused the contract. I've no doubt they will call again. Yours sincerely, a Goldfells. I want to read the comments first. Just. What? Yeah, that was shitposting again, and I understood none of it. Most of my pants don't fit me anymore, so most of the underwear doesn't fit either. So you need new ones. Beautiful fat blob. That is fine. Oh. I didn't actually recognize that as lyrics. Because I don't think I know the lyrics to that song, except for, like, the first 2 lines, that's it. Hey, Goldfells, you can't be serious. I would not want to see you work for the government, Abe. Don't do that. Nothing good has ever come out of anything they've done. You do that and I'm out. Your most loyal reader, out. Just like that, seriously. My friend, I have no intention to work for the government, yet I wonder what might be the root of all this. Whether it is something nefarious they have in store, and whether whatever it is might be turned into something good given the right treatment. I mean, that's why I would take the contract, personally. Pressure, pushing down on me, pressing down on me. Oh, it's no man asked for? Meow. Excited for the Queen movie? This is very rude, but I don't like that actor's face. I don't like his face. I don't want to look at it. This is a very mean thing to say, but he's just like, his face is like unique enough that it's distracting to me. There's nothing actually wrong with his face. I just don't like it. He has a weird face. It's a weird face. Goldfells refused at first, then took the contract after all, only to breach it? Odd. I think something probably happened that wasn't how it was presented in court. Alright, Central Medical Database. For Goldfells. Daniel Lyons, February 10th, mail, Portobello Road. Here you go. Insurance. Epi1 Global. Abraham's address, well done. I'll request a team for investigation immediately. Whoa! Somehow I doubt he's around. Continue your work, and I'll notify you when the team is reported back to me. We still have a lot to do. Patient has reported increasing nagging pain in the epigastric region he experienced for several months, especially during nights, combined with feeling he described as similar to nausea. Patient also reported decreased appetite, resulting in a loss of weight over the recent months. Patient visited due to a referral of his GP to exclude carcinomas. Examination. Sonographic localization of the upper abdomen. I was going to say abdominal, and then I realized that that was not the word that was presented. It was abdomen. So I said abdomen. No one else has that face. Yeah, right? It's a weird face. Just like, weird face. I think he's wearing some sort of like tooth prosthetic. for the movie, so he looks like even more bizarre, and I just can't. I don't know if I can do it. Shows a dilation of the bile duct in the head of the pancreas. CT undertaken to clarify infestation of lymph nodes surrounding and distant organs. Shows an infestation of para-aortic lymph nodes, no pathological findings on other organs. Blood sample taken to check for tumor markers, awaiting lab report. Report shows tumor markers. A carcinoma tumor the size of approximately 2.8 centimeters has been found in the head of the pancreas. Several para-aortic lymph nodes metastases have been detected. I feel like I'm not pronouncing this word correctly. Distant meta-things on surrounding organs could not be diagnosed. Prescription. Unfortunately, the tumor has surpassed the state of being operable due to metastases? Not sure, whatever. Found on the para-aortic lymph nodes. The patient has been informed about this circumstance, as well as the fact that the average life expectancy is 6 to 12 months at this state of the cancer, though outliers with years to live exist, which he seemed to receive composedly. Administering a palliative chemical treatment to improve the symptoms has been strongly suggested, but has been refused by the patient. Point me in the direction of liquids, I'm thirsty. Ta-da! He got the cancer. Average life expectancy? That is so harsh. But it does mean that this man has nothing to lose. I suppose. I feel like he cares about the state of things, though. Let me see what's in here. It said there was a thing. No, why don't I... Ugh. There's something in the gallery? Something in the gallery. Meow, 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 meow. Right, the bit about Goldfells. Understood. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. I think that's the only thing, though. You booped me. Don't boop me. I'm not for booping. Thank you, sir, but I am not for booping. Hello, wise ass? Anyone there? Ah. So you found your way here, Harrison. Digging through your TL was a pain in the ass. Why didn't you just tell me you wanted to chat? When you told me what happened to Nina, I went straight on to research. I got the impression that the Gov is up to no good. Great work, Captain Obvious. I did find something. Something you won't like a bit. Orwell. Dun dun dun. What is Orwell? That's a good question. Seems it is a system that can put everything on the web under surveillance. What do you mean by everything? Everything is in this very convo. Every call, web page, maybe PCs, whatever. You're bullshitting me. I'm not, man. I'm not. I wish I was. Let's assume for a sec you're right. How do they pull this off? Storage alone is one thing, but actively going through all of it? They outsource surveillance to people outside the nation. Oh, we're not from the nation. Okay, that's good to know. I'm learning so much all the time. Those people are supposed to collect pieces of data from websites, all kinds of communication and whatnot, and send it to the Orwell mainframe. It's safe to assume that nothing is safe anymore. How come we never heard of it? Even more importantly, how come you have? That's a good question. I have very good connections to some hackers outside the nation. They knew a thing or two about secret recruiting for this shit without letting people in the nation know. Don't know how exactly they pulled that off, but they do. And that also explains what happened to Nina, I guess. This is so fucking crazy. Do they have no decency? No fucking respect for privacy and for Nina? Hell, this is everything we fought against. Harrison, don't. You need to watch your tongue. I do not need to fucking watch my tongue. Please chill, man, or we will regret it. Oh, I will never again chill until this madness stops. I already got an idea. Shit. I already got an idea. Tailor-made for you. Man, if you discuss things like that here, you'll get us both locked up. Let's meet somewhere then. Yeah, and the word they will be there too. And say the word and they will be there too. But there must be something we can do to talk without the possibility of something snooping around. Can't stand around doing nothing. Well, there's one thing. It's a bit risky. You are using my chat tool right now as well, aren't you? Well, if I wanted to live my life in a fucking cage, I'd go live in a fucking zoo. The system needs to be shut down. Yeah, it's abominable, but yeah, I am. This tool has a built-in cipher. It's a custom encryption algorithm written by me, easy to break, but off-record. And that's what we need. They probably cannot break this, not right away. Gives us a couple of messages probably. What are you waiting for? Go for it. Okay, I'll activate it now. Just remember to write quickly. And keep your fingers crossed this will work at all. It's nonsense! Fucking. The fucking. I noticed that too. I really enjoyed that little, I thought that was cool, because it's like he's emotional, so he's not typing as well as before. Getting reports of an unknown cryptography here. Orwell should be able to break the encryption in mere seconds. Or not? I've never heard of it. It could work. I will need some time to localize the entry point, and then I'll only have seconds. One thing, what will you do with what I find there? Start a war on the government. Man, I don't know. You talking of war and shit gives me the chills. You told me you don't have any love for the Gov. You were already part of thought, now prove it. Your chance to do something with relevance to it, instead of hacking people's sites for fun. Oh well, okay fine, time to get to work. Don't forget to send me yourself. O'Donnell out. The National Beholder just published, best see for yourself. I'm a little busy. Alright, I'm gonna scroll back up to the top. Wise ass found out about Orwell, la 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 la. Oh no, we did everything to keep it outside of the nation until we were ready for the revelation, and now... It's unfortunate people have become aware of it ahead of time. We must tread very carefully now. They will not speak so openly any longer, I fear. Let's go to Harry. Harry also is aware of Orwell. Ding dong! Doodle-doo. And then go back to Initiate. He has connections to some hackers. Outside hackery boos. A real hacker network, huh? Unfortunately, we can't go after people outside of the nation. Harry wants to start a war on the government. Doodly boo boo. He's taking this shit real seriously. If it's war he wants, well, he shall have one. We will have Mr. O'Donnell arrested before long. I can at least be certain of that. Your entanglements with suspicious groups. I'm gonna finish. I like to finish each, section. So we're in the listener section. Dear Mr. O'Donnell, it has been brought to our attention that you have actively participated in suspicious groups in the past or present. I consider it to be unnecessary to elaborate how this is against the work regulations and our ow. Bit my tongue. I just kind of caught it on the edge of my tooth. regulations and our expectations of neutrality towards every journalist employed by the National Beholder. We hereby inform you about the immediate termination of our work contract regarding the National Opinion column and any other articles, texts, or reports. Respectfully yours, Eric Brody. Ouch. A side effect of the leak, probably. I wonder what else got out of the TNB. And most of all, who did this? Who done diddly did it? Why am I talking like this? I don't know. Headline. Is this group responsible for the Bonton bombings? Thought. Bonton bombings perpetrator Nina M. apparently was a member of an activist group called The Thought. Are they involved in the incidents? I imagine you're looking my way now, aren't you? I have absolutely no idea who leaked this info. Certainly not me. Only very few people can access the data on our back end. This doesn't exactly aid us in our investigations. Quite the opposite, probably. We need to hurry. Yeah, it's definitely a whodunit. We need to figure it out. And I don't know whether to help them or shut them down. It's unclear. It seems that the Bonton bombings perpetrator, yesterday identified as Nina M., might not have been working alone. Information leaked to us from a reliable source implies she belonged to a Bonton-based group called Thought. This self-proclaimed activist group seems to be behind a number of violent demonstrations that have been held around Bonton. One of the articles on their mostly locked-up blog also quotes from Die Gedanken sind frei, the lyrics occurring in the letters spread prior to the bombings. If and how the group is indeed involved in the bombings is left to speculation for the moment. We have already requested the administrators of the blog for an official statement, but have yet to receive any form of response. We read these already. Freedom is unfree. Ah, there's a new thing here? Wow. Guest. So you're the guys who bombed the Freedom Memorial, huh? A hearty fuck you to you. I hope you fuckers die of cancer, you traitors. I don't get why someone would kill people to get their message through. They will get you all arrested, every last one of you. Die in hell. Bastards. Activist group my ass. You are terrorists, nothing more, nothing less. You dare judge about life and death? Judge not, lest ye be judged. Fuck you, 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 fuck you. Target for DDoS attack acquired. Server crash incoming. Screw all you punk-ass bitches. You hide you articles, why? You hide you articles, why? We want you out. Glurshka glarga flurga blurgle, habigabilgalela. You are the Thought? Then get mind blown. Motherfuckers. Teach me how to build a bomb. I need to kill some kids. What? That's so fucked up. Why can we investigate this guy instead? I'm no longer interested in what we're doing. I know where you live. It's not hard to find out, my dear. Know what I'm going to do now? I will buy me a sharp little knife. Then I'll get to your home, wait until you show your ugly face, then I'll slice it, all slowly and gently until it hangs from your bloody skull. Next, I'll stick the knife into your stomach, disembowel you left to right, and watch all your guts drop from your belly, and then you'll hear me laugh. Looking forward to meeting you. Shame. Ugly MF. Wahahahaha. Uahuahuaha. Now you get what you deserve. Look at also those comments. Fucking amazing. Man, mob mentality. For real. Like, they just assume that Cassandra's in on it because she wrote an article one time. What's your thoughts on the Illuminati? You receive funds from them? At guest. Wow, death-threatened people surely solves all problems. Sarcasm off. Wish there was still a death sentence in the nation just for you. I understand their anger, but it is largely misplaced. Initiates timeline. Entertaining the masses. Yeah, I don't think this is relevant. I'm gonna disable it. I'm just double checking This is the only thing we have here. The comment about Abraham. And we still haven't found the conflict yet, so. It's saying that there's something new, but I don't see anything. Oh, there's new insiders on Joseph's computer. Okay. Mail's office. Okay. Mail's private. Okay. System, browser history, still nothing. Pictures, still not anything. Trash. Okay. I don't know why it says there's a thing there. I think it's lying to me. Feedback on your request. Recurring donation. I can respect your helping out a friend. So what is this in conflict with? Huh. Pictures. Ah. So this is going... So this says that the donation is to children of Parges, Blurgles. And then this one says, helping out a friend. Where it's unclear whether that's Nina or Abraham or what. Let me see. Bruno Watergate. So this is her. Do we have her bank account? I don't think that we do. Well, and her device is offline, so we can't access it anyway. Let me see what we have so far for... Sends recurring donations to unknown account. I feel like if it were a donation, it would say that. It would say, like, donate, like, whenever you donate to, you know, St. Jude or Doctors Without Borders, like, it says that's where the money's going to. And I think the favor... I think it's probably for Nina. That's my best guess. So... I think this is the one I'm gonna pick. There's more evidence pointing to that it's probably for a friend and not for donation. This is it. It's enough indication Joseph Langley might be a part of this terrorist plot, enough for investigative custody at least. I will prepare an intervention team. His office should be easy to locate. It might take some time for them to arrive, though. Wait, you're arresting him? He ain't getting out of there. It makes me uncomfortable. He keeps taking, like, extreme action. Hey. Seems the Gov just fired the shots our way. Seems so. I thought they might take longer to trace it all back to thought. I didn't expect that the TNB would openly write about it. Those TNB fuckers fired me. They did? So quickly? Wow, they must have really loved you. Now there's another thing. Cass has been arrested, her lawyer told me. What? Fuck. Just as I thought, it couldn't get worse. Yup, but it was about new evidence in the officer injury, not these bombings. Looks like some ugliness is heading our way from all sides at once. Think the police will follow this lead too? Of course, it's just a matter of time. Harrison. I'm scared. Yeah. Don't be. Did your hacker say something? Oh, that. Yes? This guy's crazy. Completely nuts. I don't know why I ever thought of asking him. Don't get your hopes up. Oh, damn. What about this lawyer you talked to? Seems like we will have use for him soon. Joseph says he's busy trying to get Cassandra out. That son of a bitch. Understandably so. What would you do if whatever her name was arrested, huh? What would you do if I was? Yeah, I get it. No need to lecture me, Jules. But Joseph did say he might give us advice if he finds anything. Yeah, of course he will, right after he sends us his invoice. You're not fair. We gotta face it, we're on our own in this. I mean, typically you have to pay a lawyer. I don't see why this is an issue. Wait a sec, huh? He just texted me. Texted! He just texted me. Give me a second. He just texted me, y'all. He texted me, and I like to text him back. So, you know, I'm gonna text him. He just texted me. I bet that's like phone or mail. Is that a British thing too? Do British people say that? Although, wouldn't you say phoned or mailed? Like, why is text not past tense? Alright, I'm gonna flip over to this one, because it's taking too long. Hello, Juliet. Oh, hi again. I just had a look at the news. Yeah, it's exactly what we feared. It's looking pretty harsh, yes, but I made an interesting discovery that we need to have a word about. I need to talk to you and your colleague, Harrison? Yes? I was just chatting to him. I can set up a conference call. He's eager to meet you. That would be great. Give me a moment. Cozy junk! Get up in this cozy junk! Yeah, man. Enter that giveaway. It says only 4 users. I think it said that, Mike, if you're still here, you might want to enter without the emote. I don't think it counted it because you put an emote after it. I can double check. I'll double check. Yeah, you did not get entered. So if you're still here, enter again without the emote. Okay. Group call. Hello. Hey. Hey, Joseph. Seems this is working. Hello, Harrison, I presume? Yeah, and you're the law guy. Right, the law guy. Call me Joseph. Alright, Joseph. I just read about your group on the TNB. I guess this isn't exactly brightening things up for you. You could say that. So Jules here has big faith in your skills. Joseph, care to elaborate on what you found out? Yes, okay. So, you all know the safety bill? Yes, yeah. All in all, it's an aggregation of paragraphs to get people behind bars much more easily and to pry on their lives if necessary. If necessary? No, they use it as a sorry excuse for spying on people all the time, intimidate them. Yes, I understand. What's particularly dangerous about it is, for you, is that individuals might be prosecuted by mere indication of threats to the nation. In specific situations, it will be more than enough to point at a word you said in a rage to consider you dangerous. That's enough to hold you for some time. But what's even more problematic for you is the so-called transitivity of indication. The what? You all form a group, an activist group. This links you with one another. Now, if there's sufficient indication to say that Abraham created thought to commit crimes or even acts of terrorism, well, they have grounds to arrest you all. But we didn't do anything. How is this just? This is so freaking outrageous. They'll twist and turn their so-called evidence until they get what they need. You will need to be very, very careful from now on. We can do something about this, right? We need explicit evidence showing Abraham created this group to be peaceful. Prove it beyond any doubt. This is why I need to ask you about Abraham, to find out his original intentions. Well, ask away. The two of us were friends for a while, but I never got the feeling. He told me a lot about, what was going on in his life. He was quite reclusive. How was thought formed? He found out about me by discovering my blog, said he wanted to start a debate club. I said fine, we had a couple of lame meetings, nothing much happened. A debate club then. That would be good. That could hardly be regarded as a terrorist cell. Yeah, but Abe was obsessed with getting his message out, make people aware what the government was doing. Okay, that could be misinterpreted. What about the protests? We went with Nina's plan for the Circle Mall. I was right! Turned out to be a catastrophe. And Juliet, at what point did you join Thought? During my studies, I met Abraham online by chance. He motivated me to take his course. Then Jules took over with the planning for the other two protests. So you would say Abraham intended violence and outrage? No, Abe hated violence. He wanted us to stay peaceful at all times. That is positive. So it was an individual planning this? Did someone in particular incite this? False intentions and bad planning caused this. You, Nina, me, each and every one of us is guilty of deviating from Abe's intentions in their way. Jules, you don't know what you're talking about. It was Nina. She neglected Abe's wishes, not us. Harrison, nobody is innocent here. Not me, not you, nobody. Ugh, I fear this isn't getting us anywhere. To make sure you won't be prosecuted as a whole group, I need to speak to Abraham. He's gone. I don't know where, and we don't know how to reach him. Oh, will you please excuse me for a second? Someone's very impatiently knocking on my office door. He's getting arrested. On a Sunday? What? Who visits a lawyer on a Sunday? Huh, right. Probably hasn't got any idea what to do and needed an excuse to get out. Let's have a little patience at least. How long can it take someone to go to the door, open it, tell peeps to shove off and get back? Maybe you're right. He's not coming back. Great, so no help from anybody. Of course I'm right, so what now? I'd suggest we meet somewhere in town and come up with a good plan. What about the old meeting place? You mean that place? Yeah, of course. Just need to do something first. Don't let me wait too long, okay? See ya. See you there. I just received a report that Mr. Langley has been taken into custody. Well done. You keep jumping the gun. As it is suitable. That was like way too aggressive. Alright, so Abraham is reclusive. Plop that in there. Indeed, that's what he was like, except when he was around Thought. Make people aware. I mean, I don't think that's any more damning than the fact that he was like, hey, you want to set these bombs, Nina? And we know why, don't we? Because in his mind, the government screwed him over because of him breaching that contract. I don't know if that's why. It's just more incentive. During my studies, met Abraham. Jules took over planning. Mr. Goldfell seems like quite the charmer, like all the people gathered around him. Planner of 2 Thought protests. I think that she just feels guilty because they didn't go well and or peacefully. I still believe Juliet is a good person. I don't think that she is actually responsible. Also, she and Harrison had no idea about the bombings. It was just Abraham and Nina based on what we've seen before. Our findings have so far shown that Harrison O'Donnell has been involved in the planning of Thought's protests. But since we know Miss Maternova planned the first protest, this leaves no room for him. Did we make a mistake? Was Mr. O'Donnell not involved in the planning? I told you that! I said she planned it. I want to just make sure this is the conflict. Yeah, I figured. I think Harrison is right this time. I think she just feels guilty. Because it was definitely Nina that got them riled up at the first one. I remember the information from that, so I think this is correct. Oh, I need to put this in Nina's. And besides, Nina can't... Yeah, she's dead already, so all the bad things have already happened to her. Not sure if I'm willing to believe that this is really contradictory to what Abram Goldfels wanted. If so, why didn't he do anything about it? Well, how was he meant to know? Campus Life Online. Topic, how to start repairing my notebook. Juliet K. February 4th, 2016. Hey, so I got this notebook for my studies as a Christmas present from my parents. It was working fine until last week, but after a short presentation at the Media Department Expo, the damn thing just won't turn on anymore. Oh, she means a laptop. She means a laptop. I thought she meant like a paper notebook, and I was like, glue it back together? Like, what? I don't know what you want. Tape it? I think something's loose on the inside. My dad said I should just return it, but I'm determined to fix this thing myself. Cozy junk. Yeah, Dinsdale. Reminder Mike. Re-enter without the emote. Just the keyword. I think he's probably AFK or wandered off, but I just figured I would take the minute to... Welcome back. Thanks, Dins. How are you doing, man? How has it been? So come at me, clever IT guys and gals. Give me some advice so I can call myself a real DIY notebook repair expert. I took a picture of the little troublemaker so you can see which make and model I'm talking about. Can someone out there tell me where to start and what I should be looking for? Thanks in advance, Juliet. Asdiff, have you tried turning it off and on again? As she said, it won't turn on. Very funny, ha ha. Anyone here to give me some real advice, pretty please? Juliet K, I think your father is right. Best return the notebook. The warranty will be void if you make a mistake or open the case. Or you can bring it around to the IT admin's room A101. They'll take care of it. In any case, do not try and fix it yourself. Yeah, I get the concerns about the warranty, but I'm willing to take the risk. It's just that I hate to let go of an idea once I've settled on it, if you know what I mean. This is such a girl thing to say. Why you have to be just so stubborn? Listen to the mod. Ew! Hate this guy. It has been. Well, hearts for you, friend. Here, loves! Dear Juliet K, I hope I'm allowed to speak a little off topic. Frankly, I rarely browse through this board, but I saw your posting and I believe I saw you last week at the Media Department Expo. Weren't you the one who held the short presentation on ethics in online media? I found this quite captivating. I'd love to invite you to my media ethics course next semester if it fits your schedule. Oh, and I'm sorry I can't be of much help with your notebook. But I'm very sure you'll fix it in no time. Yours sincerely, Abraham Goldfels. Oh, well thank you for the kind words. Sounds interesting enough. I might just drop by. She's determined. Go grab a food. Getting students out of the halls after lunch took extra long, so I don't have time. Oh no! Are there any, like, vending machines or anything you can just, like, grab a granola bar or something? Or, like, a deli? No? Oh no, I'm so sorry. All I have is hype food, and it's, even though it's, like, super cute, I don't think that's particularly nourishing to you. I'm sorry. Deli, but it's too late. Just let your kids sit there for a second and be like, hey kids, I'm real hungry. I'm gonna get a sandwich. I'd suggest we meet somewhere in town. How about the old, right. I got distracted. Boop 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 boop. It's the old meeting place. Someplace important to them. And some friends at barbecue place. Supposedly amazing after school, so I'll just have to hold it out until then. Okay, I guess just water yourself. Ow! Ooh! Also, you need to guilt trip those kids. Be like, kids, get out the hallway, I'm hungry, and if you take long enough, I can't go to lunch. I'm hungry! Leave now so I can go. Shame they didn't say, but arresting either of them is out of the question at this time anyway. We don't have enough evidence against them. I don't think they did anything, so I'm glad about that. Okay. So here's a new thing. Got an important appointment. Okay. Where are you? Joseph Langley. Get out the way. Get out the way, kids. Get out the way. There's more listening? More listeninger? Oh no, this is Insider. Just kidding. Juliet's Deskitopi. Computer. Rosen, Stelligan, Sis, and Trash. I like this picture. This background is nice. Material for PR. Oh, Orwell has lost the connection to the main server. Okay. Hey, Barry, Maria, something, just started here this month. I can't... Oh! Connection to the main server has been reestablished. What, this isn't working? Do you receive my message? Ah, there we go. I just had a strange kind of connection problem. It was like the mainframe had vanished. It's those hacker bros! Still got some data loss between the servers and here. Seems like it's all slowly going back to normal again. We had a joker who thought he could intrude our database. InfoSec says they have averted the attack. Huh. Get stuck with me instead. That is it's a nice thing. That's good for me. Hey Barry, Maria asked me to get some specifics on a project with the internal codename Demiurge. I'll send the authorization key to access the requested info separately. Can you get her details on how it functions from a user point of view, the interface, the controls, and project milestone dates? We need the data by tomorrow, and Rami is overseas at the Architect thing. The only other person who could get us that quickly I could think of is you. Care to help the new PR assistant out? Sure. I like that emote. Evil. Demiurge? I feel like I've heard that name before, and I don't mean from Greek mythology. Hey Juliet, put a USB drive with the material you asked for on her desk. It's tons of documents, including technical details, yet most of the specifics have been redacted by the clients. I hope Maria is aware this stuff is so confidential that it doesn't even exist officially. No lists on who got or is supposed to get which stuff, when and why. I don't get why PR needs this, but well, I won't stand in the way of Victor's grand vision of information sharing. Ask and thou shalt receive. After all, you had a key. Speaking of the devil, do me a favor and come around personally next time, okay? Even though you've just started here this month, you can for sure already guess what Victor has to say about email exchanges in the company. Synchronous over asynchronous communication. Go meet in person always. You're the best, Barry. Thanks. Thanks, Barry! Alright, what about Stelligan? Your fantastic course! Dear Juliet, my dear Juliet, you are very welcome to write me in any way you find appropriate. And wait, she wrote some. Oh, we don't see it. Okay, never mind. And frankly, I am happy about your open and honest message. Speaking to you, I got the impression that you are a very clever young woman who is afraid to believe in herself, which is a shame, because you certainly should believe in yourself. People will always find a way to be cruel, to be judgmental towards you. That doesn't mean you have to take it to heart. Let me tell you something I rarely tell other people. I came to the nation from, Grablingen. Is it like Abe Lincoln with Grabe? Grablingen. A tiny village near Stuttgart in Germany, where I still have a family. It's one of those places where everyone knows everyone, without any exceptions. My childhood and adolescence were entirely determined by this atmosphere of being watched, valued constantly. It was made worse by the fact that I could not live up to all the expectations directed at me. I ended up trying to be who people wanted me to be. It was a maddening, abysmal stupidity, Horrid for everyone involved. I would never want you to make the same mistake, but it sparked my interest in what I teach, so at least there was something positive to come from it. Come to think of it, I'm part of a small group of people who are just in line with the topics you're interested in. I am certain you would find yourself appreciated there. I'll give you more information in person in one of my courses, should you continue to attend, which I certainly hope you do. Looking forward to seeing you in the course. Yours, Abraham. Alright. Grabraham. Grabe Lincoln. Grabe Lincoln. Alright, we have an essay draft. Dangers of the Omnipresent Digital Information, essay by Juliet Carrington. The modern world is in a transitory state towards omnipresence of digital information. Processes, goods, even money transcend their physical form and continue their existence in the abstract form of data, mere units of information that either represent or describe the associated object. While this yields a lot of comfort, especially regarding the speed of exchange and accessibility to said processes or goods, naturally this also has a downside. In this essay, I will consider the problems that arise from the nature of the omnipresent and arguably omnipotent information. For this essay, I will focus mainly on two such problems: A, the unlimited reproduction of data, and B, the interpretation of bits of this. It's all crap. This isn't the point. You can do better. Aw. Abe Lincoln. Abe Lincoln. What was the one that we used to say, Wormy? Like a Batman. Like a Batman. Ooh! She has a lot of stuff here. Oh, the Target's album. Okay, I don't see anything that we haven't seen. I'll just have to see if it says there's stuff to look at. Greetings from Copacabana. Who dis? Who are these people? Is that the Copacabana? Like a Batman. Alright, website. Missing persons worldwide. There is always hope to be found. Hotline. Free of charge. Missing. Loving dad and husband. Gunther Ahrens. 39. Age at disappearance, 39. Age now, 63. Missing since September 30th, 1993. Missing from... Grabe Lincoln. Grabe Lincoln. Personal message. My dear Gunther has been missing for several years now. One day, Gunther did not return from work. Colleagues and friends claim they have not seen him, nor have they any clue where he might have gone to. We put all our hope on the new possibilities of the web to continue our search and maybe find him someday. Gunther, I have not lost confidence that you are still out there. You would never abandon us. You wouldn't. I know it. If you ever read this, please call or write. Just give us something to know what became of you. We are not mad. We will never be mad. We're just waiting for you. Your loving wife, Margaret, and daughter, Eva Ahrens. So this is in conflict with that really homophobic dude saying, he's gay! Except he said it in a worse way, which I will not repeat. Yeah, I was reading that. And then I made the joke that it sounded like Abe Lincoln with a G. Couldn't sleep, so I ended up finishing Cthulhu Erotica. I can't wait to talk about it with you. I'm gonna have to finish it. Right to sighting at Traceless around the clock and anonymously. I mean, this definitely looks like him. That's his face, motherfucker. This your face. That photo seems like it was taken ages ago. Is that his child he's holding? Oh no! Fun fact, this message is constructed in such a way that Lecta will never see it. Arno, thank you for being a patron of the Hype for 15 months. Hope you enjoyed your parade, and here is your royal salute. How have you been, dude? I haven't seen you forever. But I'm gonna squish you when I see you at TwitchCon. I'm so excited! So excited. So excited. So excited. So excited. So I guess he's Gunther Ahrens, and he's been missing since 1993. How could I possibly miss this? I'm such an idiot. It's legitimate to change your name when immigrating, yet very few people do so. That is what Mr. Goldfell's Ahrens must have done. Bloop bloop bloop. Well, here, hang on. I ain't done with this site. School's been a bitch, but other than that, been okay. Can't wait for all the hugs. The year he immigrated, yeah. What did he do? He probably just left. Oh, and I'm totally gonna drag this. I mean, he might still be gay, but that doesn't negate the fact that he has a wife and a daughter. Yes, hugs! Huggings at TwitchCon! Gonna be so many huggings! In one's heart. That's his family? Did he like, leave them behind? Like, I don't know. Like, I can't even believe it. Obituaries Bonton, week 51. Week 51, that's a weird way to write the date. In loving memory, Patricia Webster Goodman. Loving mother, died peacefully. Was born youngest of 4 children. Grew up and went to school, where she met her soon-to-be husband, Ralph Goodman. They married in 1953. Aww. Rachel Whitfield. What? What? Aw, she went right to the heart of the crises in Africa. She would never ask for anything in return. Aww. Poor Rachel. Gunther Ahrens, age 63, passed away at his home near Bonton. Though he was friends with many, very few knew the true person behind his gentle smile. Although his achievements in life were numerous, Gunther was a person always filled with self-doubt. That is no wonder, considering the world wronged him over and over again. Yes, he had his mistakes. He wasn't innocent. Who is? Gunther always did what he thought was right. He deserved better. I will miss you dearly, my friend. This is added by Anonymous. And supposedly he a dead boy? I'm not convinced he's dead, so I'm not gonna add that. Only for people that want them, don't go around hugging those that don't want the hugs. Fine. If I ever meet Neo, who's the only person I know who doesn't like hugs, I'm going to ask him repeatedly to hug me. Staff meeting, disco, got changed this morning, got changed to TBT. That's unfortunate. I hope that they don't, like, spring it on you, that it is actually scheduled for a different time. Yeah, he does have a Ron Swanson mustache, that's true. Aww. I spent my whole life with this man, and still wish I would have had more time with him. Alright. Oh, a gift for you. Attacking Orwell worked, but not for long, and not again, not this way. I got you a gift, though. Look on your Thought web server, handle with care. Alright, so he did this. You did this! I'll take his hug for him. Take all the hugs if you ever meet me. Nice! Yeah, I think pretty much everyone I know is fine with hugs, except for Neo. This guy was behind the back-end breakdown? I should have known. That's why it was so pathetic. Oh, slinging shade. Slanging that shade. Oh my. Do. Where's the stuff I'm supposed to see? Thought? Oh, wait. Was it his timeline? My timeline? Wait. Look on your Thought web server. Okay. I don't see, there's nothing up here that says it's new. You did get hugged a lot. Lots of hugs. Many, many hugs, many hugs. It says there's a thing in here. When I click here, you see there's a star there. I guess I'll go to the thoughts, see. Let me in. Overview, I suppose? Archived. And we've read all this. My thoughts still free. I don't see anything new in here. The minefield. An unexpected proposal. Okay. Flawed. Metamorphosis. I'm just making sure that there's nothing new. War on Indifference. And he was like, hey, don't. I guess I have to drag the thing about him being dead and then we'll find out otherwise, because there is nothing. Night to Remember. Thought must change direction. Okay. I guess that's, we have to say, hey, he a dead boy. This boy, dead boy. Here we go, it's the only other thing I can do. You want cozy junk? Hell yeah, you do. What's the handshake to hug conversion rate, Faust? So many bookmarks. They're not bookmarks. They're websites. I guess that's not how this one looks. That's not how this one works. It's just like I have limited access to the web. So these are all different web pages that I can access. There may or may not have been a great deal of booty touching. Touch that butt, touching, touch that butt. Best part of meeting Tim Nicole is the initial, who the fuck? And then, oh my god, it's you! Can you get you some moist anime panties? Well, I don't know anybody who is in anime, so I cannot help you with this, but I'm sure if you look on the internet. Oh, did it call them bookmarks? Shh. You're telling me we've been chasing a dead man all this time? This is downright impossible. I mean, he did write an email to Nina Maternova just yesterday, didn't he? Oh, I'm beginning to hate the fact that we can only look at points of data without knowing the full story. The truth is in there, but I just don't see it. Damn it! Screw all of this! Screw Orwell! I need to think. Look at all the facts again. Just watch for a while and let me know if anything new happens, okay? So the report from the team at Abraham's address just came in. It was completely abandoned, no furniture left, nothing. Which is no longer a surprise, I guess. Question mark. I have to start getting ready for work. See you in a couple of hours maybe, or tomorrow. Okie dokie, Wormy. Thank you for hanging out. Hope that you have a good day of work and a good day tomorrow. Well, I'll see you tomorrow anyway. Have a great day! Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you later, man. I mean, it's true, Arno. Ah, it's new! This is the thing. The Orwell Project. With all the new people on our site, proper introductions are in order. Why, hello there. Where did all those people come from? I'm surprised that this is up here. I wonder if Hancock actually wrote it, or if Initiate decided to actually use proper grammar for a minute. Damien? I do love the name Damien. Didn't want to at myself. Yeah, you did. At yourself, baby. And let me watch. Okay, that got a little out of hand. Woo! Why hello there, where did all these people come from? Might be due to the fact that the fucking biggest newspaper in the goddamn nation just published an article on us? Didn't think they still had an audience that large. The irony in it's not lost on me. We tried and tried and tried to get our message through, but whatever we did, it wasn't enough to get your attention. And now you show up on our doorstep uninvited, yet still wanting attention. Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Now that you are here, let's have a small chat, shall we? I've got someone here who's desperately eager to meet you all. Who the fuck is this? World, meet my good friend Benjamin Costigan. Benjamin, meet the world. I don't like looking at pregnant ladies. The dress is cute, though. Pregnancy is like, it's a little creepy to me. I know it's a personal thing. Just, you know. I don't think they're actually friends. Let's continue reading. On first sight, Benjamin seems like a fine man, doesn't he? He's 32, so in his best years, lives in a cozy house, even has a pregnant fiancée named Amy Peters. Never would you guess what a terrible secret he hides. See, Benjamin here is a government agent in a project they apparently call Orwell. Never heard of it? No surprise. I hadn't either. They don't want us to know, at least not yet. Orwell makes it mind-numbingly easy to spy on all of you with just a few mouse clicks. Ordinary people recruited from anywhere in the world make those mouse clicks seem as if it all were just a game. Then there's Benjamin. He's the guy who receives your data, has an elaborate look at it, and says, this is the one we'll put in jail. This is the one's life we're gonna fuck up. That's one hell of a job, isn't it? Now you might ask, where did this Hancock fella get this info from? The answer is, from the Orwell project itself, because the thing isn't even secure. No, I don't expect you to believe me just like that. I'd like to propose something better. Go and ask Benjamin. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to put that you don't know him. No problemo, here's his address. Not cool, man! There's no limit to the number of crazies out there. Just got back to my computer and got the weirdest ASMR. I dig it.
Yeah, you do.
When I went out to dinner with Tim and Nicole hugged me like, wah! And Tim hugged me like I was gonna break because I'm so much shorter than him. That's funny. If you would kindly visit him and send him my best regards, that would be much appreciated. We'll take care of the bastards that sit on the other side of this Orwell project who dig through all your personal files and grin while they look at your nude photographs. A thought is your friend. We'll get them for you, promise. The thoughts must be free again. Hancock. Isn't this Syme? Isn't this Syme? Well, this is literally all I can do, so hey Syme. Isn't this you? I am not friends with or Symes, sorry. Where did that come from? I'll grant you to add more if there is any. I want to know. I need to know. Ooh, we got you, boy! He's got a pretty fiancé. I just can't look at her below the chest. Tim is very, very tall. He's a large dude. Sean is also very tall, but I think it's like the way that he kind of like tilts to one side if he's talking to someone shorter. It makes him not seem as tall, but Sean, and Lee, and Tim are all very tall humans. No, he said. Has a pregnant fiancé named Amy Peters. No! Benjamin here's a government agent. How is this possible? This cannot be happening. I need to go home, now. Hey friend? Look, I don't agree with all your decisions. You got a little bit gung-ho, but at least you felt bad about it. I need to let you know that, like, shit's going down, son. I'm just double-checking that I don't have any outstanding things. It's time to log out for the day. Let's see where this goes. John Pope, how you doing? Yeah, knowing that somebody is tall and standing there as someone shorter than them in person is a different experience. But yeah, I think I've gotten all the data chunks. Memory hole. So here's everything that we just found out. I don't think we need to... His identity was compromised. Personal information was exposed. This game is taking a lot longer than I thought it was. I mean, granted, I spent a long time talking about my time off and what I did, and I just like skimmed over TwitchCon because I forgot about it. John Pope, if you change your name again, if you change your name to Arno, let me rephrase. If you change your name to anything that isn't John Pope, I'm not giving you your time back. You have to start all over. As it is, if you change it back to John Pope, I have to make sure that I get it the second you come into chat. Otherwise, you're gonna be gaining double time and weirdness. Episode 5, Under the Spreading Chestnut Tree. If it ever becomes available. Fair. Good morning, investigator. Catherine Della Crowlow! Since you have the most powerful investigative tool at your disposal, I suspect you already know who I am. You, on the other hand, have been a hard-working investigator so far. You have proved Orwell is working as intended. I will be your new advisor on this case. This has become far too important to leave the case to the advisor with an exposed identity. Symes is well, but no longer fit to work on Orwell. Moving forward, we will not speak about him again. As far as you are concerned, he never existed. With yesterday's so-called revelation about Orwell sympathizers, this terrorist group has taken to the streets. We need to show all of the nation Orwell is keeping them safe. We won't allow some fools to trample on everything we've achieved. I trusted Symes a lot more than I trust her. He was actually questioning stuff. Yes, 5 feet is small. I learned that I grew a whole inch. I mean, how tall is Tim? I know that Sean, and Lee are all over 6 feet. I know that Tim is also obviously over 6 feet, but I don't know by how many. I don't know by how many inches. John _ Pope is available, but you don't want it. Fair. 6'6". Alright. I think the mostly walking friends are all... I think 6'2" was the shortest of them, and I don't remember. Yeah, 6'6" is quite large. We must get rid of the imposter pretending to be Abraham Goldfels. Find out who did it and where they're hiding. I don't trust her at all. I feel very uncomfortable. House of exposed government employee vandalized. House of government employee vandalized after his private address got exposed. A peaceful house in Fairview was turned into a mess this morning. A quiet house in Fairview was ravaged by vandalism overnight as raging protesters took up arms and tried to invade the home of government employee Benjamin C. and his fiancée. Color bombs and spray paint were used to deface the outer walls of the estate along with the owner's car, which was left in the driveway. The garden was trampled, and several windows of the home were left shattered. Benjamin C. and his fiancée were not home during the attack, which was called in by several of their neighbors during the early hours of the morning. Just before the incident, Benjamin C. had been doxxed, a practice where online groups leak personal information on the internet with malicious intent, by activist group Thought, when they claimed he was linked to a new government initiative. The project, now known as Orwell, allegedly will be used to install mass surveillance on all citizens in the nation. At this time, it remains unclear whether anti-government protesters connected to the project's reveal are involved in the crime. No. You do have a big personality, Faust. Oh, you guys are so silly. Your jokes are silly. Anti-Orwell protesters gather at Freedom Memorial remains. As Thought activists unveil government surveillance system Orwell, supporters gather at former Freedom Memorial. Government stays silent. Late on Sunday evening, protesters gathered at Freedom Plaza in Bonton. Once again, Freedom Plaza has become the center of attention, with over a dozen citizens protesting at the ravaged Freedom Memorial on Sunday evening. The cause of the protest is the recent unveiling of Orwell, a mass surveillance program issued in secret by the government. The information was leaked by the activist group Thought, the same group that was brought to public attention as the alleged culprits of the Bonton bombings. The group claimed in a recent blog post that they had proof that the government plans to use the system to put the population of the nation under mass surveillance. We have reached out to the government for statement, but the Orwell Project... about the Orwell Project, but at the time of publication we had not received a reply. More as on this story as it unfolds. You're good. No, you're just lying now, Arno. Why do you feel the need to do this? You are enough as you are. Although I really wish you'd stop making shitty jokes. Negotiations in Triflith renewed. Under the lead of Prime Minister Blaine, negotiations about structured re-elections with the opposition have been resumed, leaving experts baffled. Blaine and Cassart gathered around the round table in that place, which I always want to call Trifilth. The Parisian President Cassart has given the green light to resume negotiations about a re-election. This is the result came from only one day of Prime Minister Blaine's visit to Triflith, and it is widely interpreted as a beacon of hope for the crisis-riddled region. Under the supervision of the Prime Minister, Cassart and members of the opposition gathered at the round table in the Parisian presidential palace after the talks had been discontinued last week. Experts, who had mostly predicted long and difficult talks, are surprised by the sudden change of mind of Cassart due to the Prime Minister's intervention. Meanwhile, the riots in Triflith went on, but decreased in intensity significantly as many followers of the opposition called off their planned actions at the news of the Round Table gathering. Whee! Good job! You did a good job! Now we can see his arrest records. Poor Langley. He was just a lawyer doing lawyer things. Welcome back, MS. How you doing? Second Square! Holy shit, Second Square! Second Square! How have you been? I was thinking about you. I went to Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con this past weekend, and look what I found. I was gonna tag you in Discord, but I wasn't sure you would see it. Are you ready? It's kind of appropriate for Halloween. Spooky boy! It's Creepy Boy! Look! This was somebody cosplaying at Comic-Con. I'll post it in Discord or on Twitter or something, so you can see the full... Like, it was really well made and detailed. Oh no, I know, it's very Halloween for you, because I know you find him creepy. He's a sweet, creepy boy. How have you been, though? Still no results from the doctor thing? Huh. Did they tell you that, like, that there was stuff that they would need to alert you on still? More used to him now? Yeah. Looks really good. Love Halloween though. House is so decorated. I wanted to decorate. I didn't have time this morning, but I'm hoping tonight to decorate. It's a little hard to get the decorations like in the frame though, because the frame is small. Finally legally able to drink alcohol last week. Woo! Did you get ciders to celebrate? Get Strongbow pear cider. Funding of terrorist activities. What? That's not what he did? Suspect was residing in his Bonton office. We knocked on the door, and after a short time the suspect opened. He was then informed about the charge and his rights and taken into investigative custody. The suspect protested and indicated his discontent but offered no physical resistance. That's fucked up, man. Project sharing in Discord. Yes. I finally have something to share, but I can't share with my IRL friends because it's for the D&D campaign I'm making for them. Yeah, share it in there. Go for it. DMing is a lot of fucking work. And it's creative work. Those are the requirements. Creative work that you yourself have done. Haven't bought anything, but I tried a margarita last week for the first time. Sister bought me a bottle of wine, but it's with her friend right now because she was too drunk that day. What did you think of the margarita? Need to do the test thing? Okay. I don't know if it's bad or not. And they still haven't gotten back to you? I feel like that's a little unusual for it to take that long. Maps are neat, Arno. Put it in there. They were not meant to kill. Why is it saying this was new? I've seen this already. Thought must gather from Gunther Ahrens to Cassandra, Joseph, Juliet, and Harrison, and CC to Nina. I don't think he knows that she's dead. Thought must gather once again. Members of Thought, my dear friends. As you all have experienced already, we are being besieged by the government. And this was sent April 17th, which is today. So he's not dead. He's just fake dead. Fake dead. Margarita was super good. I love sour things and I really liked it. Could easily drink it. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad that you're finding more things that you enjoy. That's always exciting, whether it's new food, new beverages, games, genres of things. Remind yourself to buy wine. I'm sorry, you had wine. I'm sorry. They have denounced us, called us terrorists, and turned the public against us. This will stop today. Their days are about to come to an end. I have a plan, but for this to work, we must meet like we did in the old days, when we had our meetings in Cafe Chestnut. We will have a conference call at 4 p.m. sharp, because I am well aware that a meeting in person won't work out for us. You do not need fear... Spider Buffer! Thank you for being a patron of the Hype for 2 months! Hope you enjoyed your parade, and here is your royal salute! Yay! Did say around a month? And it's 4 days away. Try to hurry it up because I'm a young boy, but you didn't. You hate wine? I used to hate it when I was younger. But now that I'm older, and now I know the types of wines that I like. Yes, that's Nicole. She's been Nicole for, like, a long-ass time. Oh, P.S. Reminder to everybody, I'm doing a giveaway today for MeUndies, so if you want to enter the giveaway, type Cozy Junk, one word, in the chat. You don't have to be in the chat to win as long as I know who you are. And they're fantastic. These undies are fantastic. Aluminum iron! Thank you so much for being a patron of the Hype for 2 months! Hope you enjoyed your parade, and here is your royal salute! But yeah, it's just like finding beers that you like. Like, just because you try one version of a thing doesn't mean it's the right thing for you. You gotta find the type you like. Like, I didn't, it took me a while to you gotta experiment. Congrats on the sponsor, by the way. Wow, thank you. Cozy Junk, exactly like that. I believe we'll have another... We might have one more giveaway. But that'll be Sunday. I'll tell you Sunday if it's going to happen. Also, since we're talking about it, here is my lengthy endorsement of both the company and the product. I think both things are fantastic. And look it! Star Wars underwears! And they glow in the dark Star Wars underwears. And peaches. I love their prints. If you don't want prints for whatever crazy reason, they have classic colors, which are like a muted palette, or bold colors, which are bright. Is that NA only? They didn't tell me that it was NA only? Lengthy, girthy endorsements. I mean, yeah. Kind of like spritzer, like white wine with fizzy water, yes. They didn't, but yeah, they didn't say that it was limited to only... Yeah, it's glow-in-the-dark Star Wars underwear. Who doesn't want it? Because I think they ship internationally. Don't really like the dark wines personally. Enjoy rosé and sangria. I wonder if that's just because you prefer white wines, which is totally a thing. For me, I thought that I liked white wines more because there are fewer white wines that are as dry. Like, white wine in general doesn't tend to be as dry as red wine. But that's when I learned that Sauvignon is not as dry. So now I know the type of red wine that I like. Gotta get to work. No! It was really good getting to hang out with you, Arno. You should pop in more often just to say hello. And I hope you have a good day and that it goes smoothly. And I'll see you soon. I'll see you so soon. Ah. I'll pick a size and you pick the type. They send you a form, so you have to fill out the form. I haven't clicked on the form because it's not my giveaway, and, you know, I'm not, like, giving it away to myself. But yeah, he wants to have a conference. You need not fear surveillance. All has been taken care of. I will contact you. Get in a safe position. Be ready. Gathering? We know Abraham Goldfels is dead. Someone must be impersonating this as clear as crystal. Or he faked his death. We must act swiftly and collect as much evidence as possible before this gathering commences. Thought is certainly up to no good. As you know, processing data chunks is time-consuming. I would say we have time for roughly 20 data chunks. Be considerate. Oh, shit. You'll choose the most embarrassing one? Ain't nothing embarrassing about a neatly cradled but okay, so we saw this one. Thought must gather once again. I mean, yeah. So far we only have ghosting, so we literally have to pick this one. You must think I'm stupid. First, you don't tell me where you're going because you need to ghost, then hours later you don't answer your phone. So I called Purse, asking for you, and she told me you were at Cyber Cafe Chestnut yesterday evening. Said you stormed in, then furiously wrote something on your PC, probbed this outrageous blog post in the news, the blog post the news speaks of, then stormed back out the door, only to meet whom? Juliet? Meaning you're back in action with this shitty group? And her? I cannot fucking believe it. So now I'm trying emails since you can't dodge me any longer. You and me, we're done. Okay, I don't think it's necessary to know that he and his girlfriend broke up. But it is necessary to know that they went in the evening. This is where Harrison O'Donnell did his dirty work, probably thinking we would not be able to track him down. We will track him down. This is getting, like, intense. Cabernet Franc, which I'm sure is Franc. Franc? I've never even heard of that. And Sauvignon Blanc is Cabernet Sauvignon. I just tend to like Sauvignons, but I did not know that it was a mixture of two separate wines. Tons of flavor, but hard to grow. Easy to grow, but lighter on flavor. Ah, interesting. Got boxers with pirate ship steering wheels? That's awesome! Hell strong you don't enjoy it. Fair enough. Franc. I've gone through the information we have on the remaining suspects regarding the impersonation of Abraham Goldfels. He predicted the bombings. This alone makes him suspicious. We have no idea why he hid the post on the Thought blog and his timeline. We are yet to clarify why he would frequenting a drugstore so often. Survival supplies, perhaps? Why would he have 2 health insurances? It is apparent that Harrison O'Donnell might well be part of the Bonton bombings. He is probably the one impersonating Goldfell's. Maybe? Although the writing style has been the same for Goldfell's since way back when, which is why I don't think it's an impersonation. I want you to prove this and lock him away for good. I'll only prove it if it's, accurate. We got a lobby. Load lobby. Home to more than 2.048 computing citizens. I think that's supposed to be a comma, which means million. Or 2,000, rather. You should do some sort of a crossover. Some sort of a crossover between wine and Link to the Past randomizers. Hello world, the internet is like a chestnut tree, ever growing, branching, spreading. Everyone has the right to dwell or relax in its shadow, and we make sure you get your right. Need the web? Got you covered. Out of battery? Charge it here. Need PC access only? Also, yup. Bring your PC or use one of ours. Find us on Stelligan Campus, Complex D, next to the actual cafe. All we ask for is an occasional donation, cash, or goods in return if you can. That's it. Ready. High scores? What is the primary goal? To win the game. This is totally... Alright, I get the reference. We award scores for the time spent in our cafe, donating stuff or contributing to the cause by any other means. A heartfelt yay goes out to these people. Heartfelt yay! Dank Frank, Hancock, Robot Lady, Multivac, Jaggedy, The Net, Dev Null, Hellerfant, Merv, and Honeypot. Hosts. Meet your hosts. Leonore, aka Persephone, founder and boss of the bunch. Ahmed, aka Rattlesnake. Super admin and all-around super guy. Marka, aka Wicked Witch. She keeps the drinks rolling and the bits flowing. Honorable hosts. Harrison, aka Hancock, former admin and handsome. So he used to be an employee. I want to click on all these people, just to make sure. Not counting active host. PC ID? Interesting. Why would they put their IDs? Donated working PC, monitor, cables, mouse, keyboard. Damn. That's a good boy. Wicked Witch. Not counting active host donated 2 pallets of non-alcoholic beverages. And Hancock. Contribution, 1 billion D points. Donated 50, the National Beholder mouse pads. Oh, do we not have his PC? I guess that's important. So I'm not gonna upload the former admin. We got Insider back. This is coming to a head. The cache. System, browser history. Where's my phone? Look up Benjamin Costigan. Okay, so he did do that. But that... okay. I'll keep this in mind. Personal, your life trust invoice, March 2017. Dear Mr. O'Donnell, please find your invoice for our services. The total is going to be subtracted automatically from your stored bank account within the next 2 days. Thank you for trusting in Life Trust. Life Trust Family Plus. The total is going to be subtracted. Interesting. Okay. Message for the great Hancock. From Juliet. Hey you. I just wanted to thank you for your support on my blog post for The Thought. I have the feeling that Nina does not really like me. I hope I didn't do anything wrong. Frankly, she scares me a bit. You know, I didn't want to occupy her spot in Thought. If you want, we could meet tomorrow at Cafe Chestnut and talk about our great success at Stelligan. The next big thing? Everything besides Nina. I mean, I study at the campus, you work there, so we're neighbors anyway, right? Are you in? Okay, I think this is important. I'll do... that... Oh, I'm nervous that I'm fucking things up. We got his phone. Wait. I'm not ready. Go back to the desktop. I love you, Hancock. Lily, rebel punk god. Ew. Gross. That's a little gross. TNO Ideas. As you may or may not have heard, I've been affiliated with a group called Thought in the past. I thought I might as well blow that right into your face before some data miner does and claims shit. Yeah, let them claim shit if they love worthless shit all that much. Once upon a time there was a daft punk who sought to build an activist group, but failed awfully. The moral of this story is your activism isn't worth shit because peeps just don't care. As you may or may not have heard, the TNB office is a bunch of cocksuckers. At least now you know. Don't say you haven't been warned. Okay, so let's take a look at his phone. Quo tracking mail's contacts. We have another Julia, a Cassie, D. Schwartz. I'm sorry, Nina, I'm truly sorry for okay. Alright, they were right. Bombs were meant as a warning to those who are indifferent. You're not meant to kill. I mean, yeah, he's writing as Abraham. I guess he is a good writer. It was Harrison O'Donnell after all. Well done, investigator. Make sure we have all relevant locations where he might be hiding in his profile so we can make an arrest. Blah, blah, blah. Gallery. New portrait of him and some dude. Aw, that's cute, one of Juliet. About Sky Chat. Hey Jude, happy birthday! Have a good one. Hey Harrison, thanks so much. I'm spending the day chilling out with Huxley at Riverside. Much needed. So you ain't gonna party then? Nah, getting too old for that. What? Where's Party Hard Jude? What have you done to her? She died a slow and agonizing death somewhere between two clubs on a certain weekend, if you remember. Aw, sorry not sorry. Yeah, I thought so. Have a good one. Cheers. Thank you for the flowers. Oh, that's Mom. Okay. I forgot. Still pulling off those jokes. Sorry, Mom, I won't be coming home today. I'll be there tomorrow, promise. In case anything happens, call Jake. Call Jake over, okay? Let me know if you understand. Okay. So that must be his mom in the other picture. Great, love you. When are you coming? I'm not coming. Do you need anything? Are you okay? I am okay. Are you coming? Mom, I'm not coming today. I will stay somewhere else, but I'm fine. Is Jake with you? Jake is here. We're good, Harry. Oh, geez. Thanks a ton, Jake. Never mind. Aw, poor Mom. Hey, Krendar. How you doing, man? Meet tonight at Salvatore's? For sure. 8 straight. Straight 8. You coming back tonight? From M. Babe. Hell yeah, I will. Heart! Gonna work at my shift at CCC now and be back at 6. Remember when we were back at CCC together? Man, those were days. You attracting all those guys while I kept pissing them off. Yeah, I'd say we made a pretty decent team, babe. Like good cop, bad cop. I love bad cop, wink wonk. Oh shit. What's wrong? Gotta bounce for a while. Get back to you soon. Okay. Or you could tell me what's up. Not coming back today. What? Why not? Wah, wah, wah. Don't tell me you're staying with Juliet. I'm not. Gotta ghost for a while. Ghost, where are you ghosting? Trust me, I just gotta. You're such a douche sometimes. Talk to you later. Fuck you. Yes, sometime maybe. Alright, let's try quo tracking. Alright. I kind of want to be sure that he did stuff, though. This is a lot. Oh, this is probably life insurance for his mom and whoever Jake is. How goes the spying on someone's privacy? It's stressful because I only have 15 data chunks to upload now. And I want to make sure that I get the important stuff. So that's 6 about his location. Anything for Cassandra is irrelevant because she's not, like, out. That would be the biggest, like, surprise. So that's 7 if I get the contact there. Were there other contacts? No. Okay, so Marsa is that. This is... Yeah, well, we kind of knew that he did that. So right now I have 7 things. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. I want to just make sure that Hancock is the actual one. We got more stuff. We got more things. Hype friend, thank you for the reminder on the giveaway. A Night to Remember. Published by Dixon. Our protest at Stelligan was a lively gathering of open-minded people. Students, teachers, professors, and others formed a bright and colorful crowd. There they are together. I have got to admit, when Abraham asked me to join Thought, I wasn't sure what to think of it. Join an activist group? That's not a thing for me. Sure, not everything is fine, but organizing protests in the streets? Isn't that a bit much? But I knew Abraham as he was my professor for media ethics at Stelligan, so I trusted him. I said yes. But it wouldn't stop there. Has he ever been in the protests? Huh. So maybe he's been... I mean, he was a professor. They had him as a teacher. Anyway, he was my professor for media ethics at Stelligan, and so I trusted him. I said yes. But it wouldn't stop there. Harrison and Nina left the event planning to me who had never done anything close to this before. Whew, pretty scary task. As both Abraham and I were closely tied to Stelligan University, my suggestion was to organize a peaceful protest there, slowly raise awareness among students. They would most likely be more open-minded, prone to question the authority in the government, wouldn't they? Indeed, the protest went off without a hitch. Stelligan's president even permitted us to hold the protest on campus grounds, and close to 100 students, provided I didn't miscount, wink, participated, many of them just joining in as they were walking by and wanted to know more. There was no conflict, no fear, just support. People were still talking about it a week later in the halls of Stelligan, and for me personally, it turned out to be a night to remember. Jules, let me say the important thing first. You did great. That's why we chose you for this. You even thought of making sure everything could get home after the protest by organizing an extra bus. Anyway, I already got an idea for what's next. Take things out to the streets, literally. Not the university streets, more like the streets. Think you can help us organize that as well? Thanks, Harry. After this, I'm confident I might be able to organize something bigger for next time. The streets are probably not the best choice, too unsafe, but I'll come up with something. And then Nina said, Juliet, I don't want to offend you, you're new and you did a good job. But this simply isn't enough. Our petty protest doesn't matter on a national scale. That's the simple truth. With a pace like this, the Gov will have erected their oppressive machinery before we even get to the streets. Dun dun dun. 11, 10, 11. Nice. Oh, 10, 11, 11. I mean, I got confused. So confused. He will always be 1 month older than Skyrim. It's funny. A couple of friends of mine were supposed to get married on 11/11/11. Nina, you know I think likewise, and in the end, you're right. Our next thing will be much bigger. We'll make the news for sure, but we need to be smart about it. Smart like Julesy. That's why I want her to plan the next thing as well. I understand you, Nina. I'll do my best to get things right and safe. At the moment, I'm thinking of Freedom Plaza. Pretty much everything we need space-wise. Would that be okay for everyone? Okay, so we knew that, actually. Why is it saying... Oh, because we can click on this. Dixon. Alright, so I don't think we need to put that in. Ooh! The chats are very interesting. I know it's time for my break, but I feel like we're very close to being done. I just need to, like, finish uploading. Where the hell are you? Why did you leave Abe's? Our plan was to hide somewhere until we're no longer public enemies #1 and 2. Yeah, that was before I found out what you did. You exposed a government employee. Take a close look at what happened. They're after us now for sure. Was that necessary? Look at the TNB. We have developed a following. If they prosecute us now, there will be a public outcry. Public can cry all they want. This tiny crowd with their banners won't stop a thing. We'll be gone forever once they get us. This is why I had to leave. Did you get Abraham's email? Yeah, that was crazy. I know, all of a sudden he's back and he has a plan? I can't believe it. Where was he this whole time? Will you attend this gathering? But did Hancock write it? You're gonna beat the game today? It's only like a 6-hour game, supposedly. It just takes me longer because I'm reading everything out loud and stopping to talk to chat and blah blah blah. Of course, if Abe is there, we must attend. I will hide away someplace. I can call in from my notebook. You should do the same. Don't hide anywhere you've been to in the last 24 hours. They might check there first. Will do. Damn, my damn phone is gone. Just like you disappeared this morning. Haven't seen it by chance? Jesus, can you not take care of your stuff? No, I have not seen your phone. Oh, fuck it. I tried to track it down, but it doesn't send a signal. It's probably out of battery or something. Yeah, whatever. I'll go without it until the gathering. Okay, so I think that's important. We had those locations, but he also lost his phone. Yeah, no, it's not a long game, and if I were just reading it internally, I probably could have finished it in 6 hours easy. A useful hint. If you encounter any hints to hideout locations, be sure to validate them by checking where they have stayed before first. I know. Knock knock. Huh? Who are you? Name's Initiate. Oh, you're this hacker guy Harrison spoke about then? Right. So you hacked the Thought blog? You've been following us around? Why? What do you want? What I want? I want to know what happened to Thought. These bombings have been ringing in my head. And I just don't know. Was this Thought's work? Was it a Gov setup? Listen, I don't know either. I'm sorry, but shit is majorly going down the drain right now. If you can help us, please do it, please. My help got you where you are right now. That's not very good help, is it? You helped to dox this Costigan? Harrison told me you wouldn't want to assist us. Don't talk so openly, or did you forget what's going on? Right, sorry. Can you do that again? What you did? Nope. They're going to track me down for sure. Barely got out the last time. I need more intel on this thing first. ATM, I don't see a way. Damn. So, what are you doing? Oh, you don't know yet. Abraham Goldfels, who founded Thought, sent us a message. Thought should gather once more. What? Abe is back? Yeah, and he says he has a plan. You know him? Kinda. Where from? Coincidence. He was either the first follower or something else. Look, if you know Abraham, why don't you attend this gathering as well? It's going down 4 p.m. as a conference call. Give me your number and I'll invite you. No, thanks but no thanks. Sounds like a trap to me. You shouldn't attend either. I'm pretty positive it's not. The email sounded authentic, but have it your way. I will. Good luck with this gathering. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do is actually go on my break and hope that it's not, like, only 2 minutes left of content. But I really have to pee, so I might as well just take my break now. What was in here? Initiate. Initiate's weird and sketchy. Sure. I have 11 chunks left. This initiate is a nuisance. You must reveal his true identity. This might shed some light on what his motives are. I mean, lady, I'm trying here. 'Cause I don't know who's what and what's where. Alright, I'm gonna go on my break. Don't forget to enter the MeUndies giveaway if you would like to. Type cozy junk, one word, if you want to enter the giveaway. I'm gonna take my lunch break now. I'll be gone about 5 minutes so I can stretch, get some water, use the bathroom, and eat some food. And when I return, we will do more Orwell until it's done.